Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? You already know what time it is. By the title and thumbnail, you already know what to expect, man. Today is going to be another crazy episode of creepy TikTok, crazy things that will change your mind and possibly change your reality. And it sounds like something you're interested in. Make sure you stay for the full video, that you hit that like button if you're new to the channel, that you hit the subscribe button. But until then, let's go ahead and let's get it, because today's episode was pretty crazy.
It has less to do with me personally and more to do with the world that we're in. There's such a thing as knowing too much.
Wow.
And when you've been married to the president of the United States who knows everything about everything in the world, sometimes you just want to turn it off.
You know too much.
Right. It's like, I don't want to know what was in that folder that you just got that made you quiet.
Wow.
You know, I don't want to know why the security just pulled you over. I mean, it could be any range of things that comes across the desk of the leader of the free world, right? So I know a lot about what's going on, and what keeps me up are the things that I know.
Wow.
The war in the region, in too many regions. What is AI going to do for us? The environment, you know, are we moving at all fast enough? What are we doing about education? Are people going to vote? And why aren't people voting? Are we too stuck to our phones? I mean, those are the things that keep me up, because you don't have control over them. And you wonder, where are we in this? You know, where are our hearts? What's going to happen in this next election? I am terrified about what could possibly happen, because our leaders matter. It has less to do with me personally and more to do with the world that we're in.
Wow. I feel like that she's definitely telling us in plenty of ways that this world is it's not what we think it is. Let's say that. The fact that she said that the things that keep me up at night is what I know more about the world than the average person know. This is coming from Michelle Obama. This coming out of the mouth herself, admitting that the president knows everything about the world. And it's things that it's so much that they know that she like literally try to tune it out so she doesn't have to know too much, because it keeps her up. And I just imagine your husband is the president of the United States, of this firmament, and he knows everything that is really going on, but he can't do anything but possibly be a puppet. And the fact that she said there's many wars in the regions, a lot of people understand what that means biblically, and she said that multiple times.
This is one of Oprah's favorites. She says it's a miracle fountain of youth and her magic wrinkle cure. So I'm going to put a little on your hand.
I do that. Oprah did.
Yeah, Oprah did it. All right, so here, we're going to rub it right in.
How come it's red?
I'll show you in a sec, Steve. So this is made from growth hormones of human
Look, the
foreskin.
wrinkles has just disappeared.
Why did he go past the whole human foreskin growth hormones thing? Why did he skip past that?
Can't even ball my hand up.
But so it's made from human foreskin.
What?
I'm sorry. They are cells from baby foreskin. That makes it better. This is one of Oprah's favorites.
This is allegedly, okay, everybody? This is all alleged information. This is supposedly Oprah's brand, and that is one of her sales associates. And you already heard what the name was before that. And you just rubbing it all on your skin, and your face is supposed to keep you younger. And it's by Oprah. It's crazy. That is crazy, bro.
He is back at it again. Gino Jennings has been calling out TD Jakes for the past few years. And now that everything has slowly started to come to light with the Diddy case and him being around that whole environment, this is what he had to say.
These preachers hang out with rappers. Yes, they do. They showed TD Jakes hanging out with Puff Daddy at his party.
My Lord, my Lord.
TD Jakes sitting right there at Puff Daddy's party while pole dancers are jumping up and down, twerking, and Bishop sitting there.
My Lord.
Right.
Now, obviously, TD Jakes wasn't too happy about this, so he ended up sending Jennings a warning email stating that if he kept on instigating, he was going to ban him and get him off his broadcast. And instead of doing that,
He told me he's appalled with my preaching. He said him and other international figures in America has contacted FCC to ban us off the air.
My Lord.
We had the media director contact him back and gave a better offer. I said, besides getting us off the air, give us an open challenge.
he is back at it again. Gino Jennings has been calling.
Man, they've been going at TD Jakes. That is weird though. Like, man, a lot have been going on with TD Jakes lately.
2016, while at a party with my wife, I was assaulted by a successful Hollywood agent. The assault lasted only minutes, but what he was effectively telling me while he held my genitals in his hand was that he held the power, that he was in control.
But has there been retaliation against you for what you are saying now to the public?
Thank you for your question, Senator. One specific incident of retaliation was I've done 3 movies called The Expendables with Sylvester Stallone. The producer of that film called my manager and asked him to drop my case in order for me to be in the 4th installment of the movie. 2016.
Wait. Is this real? Or is this another movie? Because I never seen this. I really don't hear nothing about Terry Crews in a while. Because this been why? Or am I tripping? But I literally haven't heard too much about Terry Crews in a while. I don't know if he's a retired actor or not, but I know he's an amazing comedian. That is wild. If this is real, I want to watch the full press of this of him in court. He definitely gave in because a lot of his scenes that he's played was pretty crazy.
Them to jail. Get ready for an explosive start to 2024.
What's going on?
It seems like our country has been built on a foundation of lies and scandals. Hillary Clinton is getting ahead of the game. She has turned off all comments on her social media. And why? Well, her beloved husband is about to be exposed as John Doe 36 in the upcoming list of the Jeffrey Epstein associates.
Wow.
But before you jump to conclusions, let's debunk one rumor. No, Obama will not be on that list.
Okay, hear me out. They said that Obama was not on that list. Okay, I mean, the list haven't even released yet, and that's something that we also talked about. It's a couple people names who have been blacked out of that list. You know, for I'm not sure what purposes, but I feel like people of that substance. So I feel like unless they release a complete list that was unmarked and uncovered from certain names, then I would possibly start saying who was not on there, who possibly could have been on there. But as of right now, the list has not released. So it's no telling. There's no 100% confirmation of everybody that is on that list. We just got to wait till the list drop, of course.
Jeffrey Epstein had that island long before his presidency. But that's a whole different story. So let's focus on the real shockers here, shall we? Because things are about to get real in just a few days. Send them to jail.
Man. Things are going to get real. We got like one more week. We got one more week and supposedly till things happen. You get what I'm saying? So we just go wait and see what's really going on.
Videos that can never be explained.
What?
A police body cam captures a lady vanishing out of nowhere.
Hey, how's it going?
I was speeding, wasn't I?
Yeah, and you completely blew past that stop sign in front of me.
I did. I'm so sorry. I literally didn't even see it.
No worries.
This is my first time being pulled over.
All right. Can I see your driver's license registration, please?
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Here's my license, but this is my mom's car. So.
Yeah, these are actors.
Where are you headed to where you're speeding and missing stop signs?
I was just headed to a friend's house. It's like literally right there. It's a birthday party.
Got it.
Not mine, but.
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
No, of course not.
That is fake.
Sit tight, Sarah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is
Where did she go?
Wow.
Sarah?
What the heck? Sarah? 3201 to dispatch.
Yeah, this had to be some type of film. That was fake. I could tell by the beginning when they was doing this right here. Like you could tell that this is an edit. It's only this dude doing this, but you can see by his arms, those are edited arms. But whoever did this is cold at editing. But I'm not finna believe that. That was completely fake. You could tell by the interaction. Like miss me with that. Yeah, I know I'm not gonna sit here and believe everything, but they miss me with this. Like if you're not really paying attention to what's going on, or you don't edit videos yourself, you possibly want to know what's going on. It can be real. AI and CGI is a very big thing. Any cop in that situation, I probably have a lot of cops that watch me. If somebody disappear on y'all probably instantly go think that they got some type of firearm. So I will draw my weapon because I don't know where you done went. I don't know where you at. I don't know what she is. I'm drawing my weapon because right now I'm fearing for my life. Everybody right now can tell me this. If you pulled over somebody, even if you're not a cop and you a cop now, and you turn around and somebody disappear and you just staring, fam, you lost already because I would have drew my weapon. I probably would never fire, but if whatever's finna attack me, I need to at least defend myself.
Never put these foods in the refrigerator, otherwise you won't even know how you died. Number 3, ginger.
No.
Ginger has a lot of water and cannot tolerate low temperatures. Once refrigerated, water seeping inside will soften quickly, then a large number of bacteria multiply. Even if you cut off the moldy spots on the outer skin, there was also molded inside. In fact, it contains a surprising amount of mold. Once consumed, liver and kidney failure can quickly result. Number 2, onions. Onions are crops that are intolerant to low temperatures. Once placed in the refrigerator, starch is instantly converted to sugar at low temperatures. And mold can easily grow in the refrigerator. So the correct way to store onions is to store them tightly in a cool place. Number 1, garlic. Garlic sprouts quickly. Eggs will also go bad quickly after absorbing the smell of garlic. Sprouted garlic is prone to mold growth, eventually leading to cancer. The best way to preserve garlic is to seal it. Just isolate the oxygen flow.
What?
Never put these foods
so
in the refrigerator.
Doing it wrong the whole way. I gotta go tell my fiance. She gonna be so mad. She'll be like, no, it's not true. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. I kept the onion in the shell and all that. Something new I learned today.
Today, I will using this. This is a PlayStation Controller, DualSense. Using this controller, I'd like to show you an aspect of the software-defined vehicle.
Copyright, can't do it. No copyright. Let's see what's going on with this controller. It says that the controller can drive new electric vehicle being operated with a PlayStation 5 controller. What? Sony coming out with vehicles? Chat, Sony coming out with cars? Ain't no way. Ain't no wow. That is crazy. Controlled by a PlayStation 5 controller. Do you not know when these people hack? Boy, just imagine you in a Call of Duty game. And that mug look hard though. I give him that. I want to see how much on the dash though. But controlled by a PlayStation 5 controller is just crazy. Just imagine you in a Call of Duty game and somebody get a hold of your IP address. Let's talk about these thieves, especially in Atlanta. Just imagine you living in Atlanta. I know everybody got a PlayStation 5. This could be Atlanta, Miami, New York, wherever. Just imagine you in Atlanta, you park your car, somebody come up with a PlayStation 5 controller and Bluetooth they stuff, unlock your car and drive off with it. Nobody in the car. I'm trying to stop and buddy next to me like this trolling. Oh, bro, I got your car. Run me into off the edge or something. That'd be crazy, bro.
What's the craziest thing you've concocted? Your imagination or your schizophrenia?
Man. The craziest thing that's concocted?
I mean, you've already mentioned a few that are...
Probably that I'm God. Yeah, that's probably the craziest one. But apparently, God and the devil are the same incarnation, just at different lifetimes, depending on how much the people, the people are actually the psychics. This is the main collective psychic group. They control who is who, what numbers you get issued, what names you'll get issued, stuff like that. And they're like, you're God, dude. You're obviously God. Every time I go to the beach, when I look at nature, if I'm walking on the street, if I look at nature, the message is very clear. Throw them in the ocean. Just throw them in the ocean. And then when I go to the ocean, they're like, you're God. You have to do these things. And you'll have magic, and you'll get food, and you'll have everything you want. But you're going to have to be homeless because you're also the devil. I'm not really worried about them killing me.
So when you're sharing these stories about the Illuminati and all these other crazy things,
yeah,
do you understand that they're kind of crazy, or do you believe them?
I don't know. I like to think that it's just crazy, that it's just schizophrenia. There's nothing I can really do about it. But then sometimes something will happen, like somebody will just pop up and say one word at just the right time that means that it's all real. And then what I'm hearing, I'll be standing next to somebody and I'll hear a voice on the wind of this woman I talked to from another dimension. It's like my soulmate, but we live on different worlds.
What's the craziest thing you've concocted? Your imagination?
Read some of this. Some of the stuff he said outside of what he was saying. Schizophrenic people. If you honestly, one of my uncle is schizophrenic, and the things he tells me that he see is very alarming. And a lot of things that he see is a lot of things that we talk about seeing with just psychedelics, but they don't have to use psychedelics.
Oh!
What?
Oh.
Tipo, es que debe ser un metal grande o un espejo, no sé por qué.
No, ya, porque se dio filete en negra.
Porque para que rebote de esa forma, claro, ¿cachai? Eso no es una...
That wasn't no police, but I mean that wasn't no UFO. That was police. They just lasered him back, and they finna be right at his house, and that boy finna get charged.
What y'all building all these bunkers for? Hey, look at this. Jeffrey Epstein and these people he went to jail with. Yeah, I seen that, but I don't want to talk about that. What y'all building these bunkers for? God, just because I'm rich and got money and got power, I gotta have a reason to build a bunker underground with everything in it to live for a long time with me and my people? Yeah? Okay, look, man, look, I'll tell you why we're building the bunkers, if it helps. We're building the bunkers because everything's perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about. Stop talking to me in PR. What y'all protecting y'allself from? Is this something we, the public, need to be worried about? Hey, look at this, bro. Cat Williams been tripping lately. Did you see the interview? Why y'all building these bunkers? Look, I heard it was some aliens at the mall in Florida. Why y'all building these bunkers? Bill Clinton was on the Jerry Epstein list, man. Did you see that? Why y'all building these bunkers? Why do you need to know, huh? You gonna build one? I might, but you ain't. So worry about what you prepared to worry about. What, is this something happening that I can't prepare for? I said too much. What y'all building?
This was a meme. I get what he was saying there. I definitely get what he's saying there. Like, they trying to distract us with all this other stuff that we really need to know, but that's funny.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Fitz. I was there at the Bayside Mall with my family, and we all saw exactly what happened. Don't pay attention to a lot of the videos that are out there. I feel like a lot of people are trying to use this for clout. But what happened, we all saw what happened, and it's pretty serious. It's been a few days, and our whole family's processing it, but I think we've kind of accepted that we were a part of this weird experience and moment. So basically what happened was I was there with my brother Brian, my sister and my nephew. We were looking for shoes for my nephew, and then we see a whole crowd of people outside the store just running out in a direction. So as soon as we saw it, we were like, oh shit, what's going on? So we immediately ran out with our nephew, and we picked him up and we ran out and we followed the crowd, and then about a few seconds later, as soon as we started running, my nephew, he's autistic, so he was pointing behind us and he was saying blanky, which he'll usually say whenever he feels unsafe or scared. And he was pointing behind us. So me and my brother, we look behind us, and then we see these 3 9-10 foot tall creatures. I'm not gonna say aliens. Everyone keeps saying it's aliens. I'm not saying aliens because I don't know what it was. None of us really knew. Everyone, all of us stopped in our track. We, a whole bunch of people were pointing at it. There were other people running. There was a crowd. As soon as it made itself more apparent, it looked like it was glitching, not like a computer pixelation, but like a wavy glitch. And whatever maybe was covering them had, unveiled or whatever. Yeah, it looked like a glitch, man. It like a weird glitch in the Matrix or whatever. And then you could see it in its full form, all 3 of them. And then, they were all black. You saw eyes, and you could faintly see like lips. But, yeah, I was about 20 feet away, because obviously everybody gave it distance, right? And you know, they're tall, so we all just like looked at them. They were just standing there, and the thing that was a little bit weird, well, it was clearly like observing us. It was sentient, right? Like, or whatever. I mean, I don't know, but it was aware of us. It looked at us, the whole crowd, and then as soon as it started walking with its big legs, like kind of like it started like almost glitching again, we all ran. My brother like immediately said, "Yo, let's go." He grabbed me by the shoulder. We bolted out of there. And for anyone that's like saying, you know, where's the footage? Where's the footage? Yeah, I know. I don't have any footage, and I'll explain why. Because like when I saw it, I was in complete fear. It was something that I completely froze, man. I don't care if I sound like a bitch about it. Like, I froze. And I don't care who you are. I feel like when you're seeing something paranormal, it's different than when you're seeing a fight. Yeah, you'll probably want to record that and put it on World Star or whatever. When you see something paranormal, that's different. Because your reality, you can't comprehend what you're seeing. A fight, you kind of get it. Two people are fighting. You can comprehend that. Something like this, none of us could comprehend. Your first instinct is like, it ain't to like take out your phone and start recording. Your first instinct is like, I've never seen this before. What is this? Is it gonna hurt me or my family? That was my first number one priority. So if you don't believe me, I get it. You know, it's fine. Like, it is silly. I'm sure that someone had footage from that night. If you did, please contact me just so that, you know, we actually have it. So anyways, as soon as the creature started moving, we all just jetted out there. We ran out the front doors. And, you know, obviously, like, we see a whole sea of cop cars, mad cop cars, other ones were coming in. And we ran with our nephew, and then, you know, a cop stopped us. You know, they took us to a bit of a safer area behind the cars. And then, and they asked us what we saw. And we told them what we saw. You know, they wrote it down, and they asked everybody to check their phones. Not everybody, because there was mad people like running away too, right? They couldn't get everyone. So I'm wondering if someone's gonna post a video. But
Nobody's
yeah,
gonna post that video.
They looked through everyone's phone. I didn't record anything, so I was fine. None of us recorded anything, so we were basically free to go. But in the distance, you could still see, like, you know, I didn't see the beings come out the door, right?
Is he reading something,
on the
Chad?
side of the building.
It sounds like he reading something. It looked like he's steady looking at something by reading it.
Kind of like that clip that everyone's seeing, that it was slowly walking, and it was like, it wasn't cloaking or glitching or whatever. It was walking. So I don't know if it seemed more like it was an interdimensional thing. Someone's coming into our dimension or whatever, a bunch of them. And I think, you know, that it was just interesting, the police response, because it was a whole bunch of them. This ain't for no teenagers. No, this was for something way bigger. And it almost seemed like the cops had like an already made strategy for it, because they surrounded one of the beings with like all their police cars. They blared it up even louder because you could hear that it was louder. Maybe as an attempt to like distract it or let it know like, hey, you don't belong here, right? And you know, they were trying to like slowly move alongside with it. But I didn't see anything else after that, because me and my family, we got out of there. We went into our car. We went home, because, you know, we had our nephew with us, and we went to make sure, like, you know, he was okay. So I'm still kind of like processing everything. Like, it's weird, but at the same time, I'm glad that we weren't alone in seeing it, because like it was a whole bunch of us that saw it. And it feels kind of like, you know, you're part of something like really big, but at the same time it's confusing, because like you want to kind of like show people, like, I wish I took a video, man, like, because people are gonna probably think I'm crazy, right? But yeah, I'm left with more questions. Like, we were all kind of left with more questions than anything else. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's aliens. I know everybody's saying it's aliens. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is I saw something coming through like a weird glitchy, maybe a portal or whatever. And it was like they were pretty tall. You could see some facial. They were very dark, like and shiny, but I can't tell if it was like a wet shiny or like a metallic shiny. And long limbs. Long limbs, long fingers. They were definitely humanoid in shape, and shadowy. But that maybe that shadowiness was like from a glitch or whatever, like whatever cloaking maybe they had like fell off. But yeah, it felt like something was coming into our world or whatever, like a fucking Stranger Things episode. But it was crazy, man. Like I do wish that we took video. Obviously I was scared, bro. Like we were all scared. Like it's different when you see it in real life. I doubt that we're gonna see anything like that ever again. I think it was like it feels like it was just like a momentary glitch, or like, oh, they showed up and maybe they're not gonna pop in again. But I'm not gonna go back to Bayside Mall. That whole incident like freaked us out, you know. And hit me up if you were there, if you got video. Just because like I feel like we should all talk about it. Like I feel like the people that were there should all communicate and talk about what happened.
So I'm gonna be honest, right? It doesn't make sense to me that everything, like security cameras don't get scared. You see what I'm saying? And for it to be a popping mall that everybody was talking about, security cameras, they can catch people shoplifting, but you can catch some extraterrestrial beings being in the presence. Like, I don't know. I feel like that the actual reason that they said that the police was called was the real reason, because there has not been any footage left. And it's people who be in shootouts and they think to record. They life really be in danger from right now. And they just said, they just all thought wasn't to somebody would have recorded.
No one saw this coming. People were surprised after over 100 cops showed up to a Miami mall for what was supposed to be just a couple of teens causing a disturbance.
Soy let's get in there.
The internet as well as residents have now found this hard to believe, since multiple witnesses came out and explained that they saw alien-like creatures, and during the same time over 60,000 houses had lost power outage and flights were delayed. People started speculating that the same guy who exposed what he saw has now been silenced by the government, since he has now posted that he
I ain't never even been to Miami. Shit, y'all be bugging. Real shit though, y'all stay away from the fucking aliens and all that. Y'all be.
Even though the story has already been cleared up, people still believe that these are fallen angels or aliens. But you guys, let me know what you think.
I think it's fake, man. Like, people got to stop covering these topics. Like, I already told y'all, there's no way with all the technology that we have that every time something like this pop up, people just try to run with it. Like, they know things are going viral, so they just go try to believe everything. Not us. I'll tell y'all, I'm not the type of channel that agrees with everything. If it's fake, it's fake, and we go call it out. Hey, that was clever. Bro, I thought he was finna get sacrificed. It's not funny. That's dark humor. That was not funny. I get what they were saying there, but that was not funny. But yeah, man, it seemed like it was pretty crazy. I honestly enjoyed this one. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about that, man. I feel like this episode had a lot of gems in it, and some things possibly was a little cap, you know. I mean, I tell you all the time, and I'm not here for the gimmicks. I will tell you if it's real or if it's fake. I'm not one of these other YouTubers who just go agree with every single thing. I'm not that type of person. If it's fake, it's fake, and I'm going to call it out. That's just me personally. But let's go to get into it, and let's go. I'll see you all later.